Welcome back to On the Way again. This will be our third episode, and in today's episode, we are going to get like a few people from episode 1 and 2. Our topic today will be slightly different, because the first episode we are talking about Chinese New Year do's and don'ts, and second episode is about light sleeper versus heavy sleeper. Maybe a bit by accident, you'll be a bit like permanent sleeper. But today we'll be talking about only child versus any child with any siblings. For me, I have two sisters, and like you all, the rest, the other two person that have no other siblings, do you think if you all have any chance that you want to have at least one more siblings, no matter it's a girl or a boy lah, like maybe your brother or sister?
Hi guys, I'm Cash. As for me, yeah, I'm the only child. Being an only child is actually kind of fun, but then I would rather have a sibling because at least I have someone to talk to and someone where I can share my things and hobbies with, and also someone to fight with at times, and then someone to express my feelings to. So basically, that's all. But being a single child, the only child, is also very beneficial because anything you want is easier for you to get. Because once you have a sibling, right, it will be quite difficult where you have to share everything and all that. But there is pros and cons, but it's better to have a sibling because at least you have somebody by your side.
So you prefer to have a brother or a sister? Like if you have the chance to choose.
If I have the chance to choose, I don't mind having a brother or a sister. Because both also is okay for me.
So you prefer older or younger?
Of course, I prefer younger. If older means sure, I will bully.
All right. Agreeing with Cash, being a single child can be fun sometimes as you can get all the attention. So as I'm a single child, I can look at almost everything I want just by asking from my parents. But it still does get lonely from time to time. Having a sibling to talk to just laugh with, it's like having a friend, but it's like having a friend under the same house, and this person you can get to relate to a lot. That person will understand you as well, because since you're both brought up from the same environment. I still would say having a sibling will be way better than being an only child.
Okay, is there any one of you maybe you're a guy and okay, you're not the single child lah, you're a boy or girl, and then your whole family is like all same gender. Okay, for me different lah, but for me like two sisters and I'm the adopted one. That's why I'm like stuck here. Wait, before that, any middle child here, like other than me?
Middle child here. I have two brothers, one elder and one younger.
Like since I mean maybe you're slightly similar to me, like because you're both of your brothers and sisters. I mean, two siblings are guys, and then me, two siblings are girls. Like if you have a chance, like, would you want to like maybe swap to have maybe two sisters instead? Like the whole family will be all girls, and for me, the whole family will be for all guys. Like, do you prefer to swap, or maybe like to know? I have never experienced to have two brothers or even any one brothers. Maybe I have all those like cousins, but then I'm not too close to them. Do you think you want to have the chance, like maybe if you can swap?
For me, I'm not really care about the gender of the siblings because in my house, in my case, I don't really have much communications with my siblings. It's just like we are having a heavy time zone. It's like I'm living in Malaysia and they are living in US time zone. Like when I wake up, they are sleeping. When I sleep, they wake up. Actually, for me, it's the same only. Just like even I have siblings, but then I feel like I'm the only child. It's so lonely in the morning, in the daytime.
I mean, in a way, at least they won't like disturb you or like annoy you. I mean, I think you would be more like a not to say like tomboy or something, maybe more like a guy side because you got two siblings influence you. Like for me, I got two sisters influence me. Luckily, the good thing is luckily they don't play Barbie doll, else I'll be killing the Barbie doll.
Yeah, during my childhood, the toys that I play is the Ultraman, the Batman. The movie that I watch is the Marvels, mostly the boys movies. But then I feel like I still like a girl, maybe. But for my personality, maybe a bit. Compared with the other girls, maybe I am more straightforward compared with the girls, the typical girls.
For now, since you got like two brothers, like for your siblings, like do you still prefer to be in a family that have two girls, and maybe I mean not two girls, two siblings, including you be the third siblings. So I mean no, you're the middle one. So like for example, I've seen some friends that the whole family all girls or the whole family all guys. Like they are, because like the way they behave and me is sometimes just very different. Not to say like I want to criticize them or they want to criticize me lah. I mean, if they criticize me, I don't think I'll be here today. You can see me on the newspaper for the last day. If your elder siblings, maybe your elder sister, like she play Barbie doll or something, and then I mean most of the time being Asian, right, our parents just don't want to waste too much money on toys. I mean, I don't know whether you agree or not. It's like they just want you to have whatever your elder siblings have, like your shirt, that you have the shirt. If the shirt can fit you, just let you wear it. Don't waste the money to just go and buy more shirt. Okay, for me, I agree that like don't waste too much money lah. Okay, in terms of saving your budget. Okay, but then like since you are not to say only child, the only girl in the family, like do you feel like a bit more privileged, like in terms of maybe you want to get your favorite dress, your favorite toy, like because you can't be asking your elder brother to wear a dress, right? Like it will be only for you. Like your brother cannot be passing you his long pants or something. Okay, then maybe in like the normal jeans. Okay, maybe still okay. I'm not sure if they are like maybe when you're still younger, like I'm not from like 7 or 8 years old. Maybe the size still okay, but dress or something, I don't think they will just pass you like a dressing for them since they are wearing, and then they just pass to you because you are the only girl in the family.
For me, I'm still prefer to have the siblings, which is the opposite gender. Like I have two brothers, because I cannot imagine that if I have one elder sister and one younger sister, and then every day they will talk about the dramas. Every day they will talk about the idols. For me, I cannot, because maybe my own personality, I'm more prefer to have the straightforward thing, like even like this thing that you just talk. And then for the dress and everything, because I'm still having the opposite set, the girl cousins, basically the sister cousin. So basically, I still will be receiving some shirts from them. So for me, it's the same. And I also feel like if for my case, maybe my brothers are more caring type. So for me, I feel like I have two brothers is quite happy.
I guess I need to swap, right? I got two sisters and I don't think it's more or less the same. Okay, luckily they didn't pass down their dress for me. I don't think I'll wear. If I wear, I think I'm going to somewhere else. Okay, any one of you, like your family, your whole family, like your siblings, you are the only same gender? I mean as in like your brother, and then your younger brother, your elder brother, or is it like just mixed lah? Not like me as a middle child and then got two sisters.
Kind of like my sister also, because my
Uh-huh.
siblings, which is my brother and my younger brother, we are three boys, and then suddenly my sister popped up, elder sister, and then she's the only girl. I would say kind of rude when she's young, because she's born with guys, so also a bit like guys, act like guys when younger.
Okay, so basically, your sister is the eldest siblings.
No, I have an eldest brother, then comes the sister, then it's me lah. Then there's one younger brother, 7-year gap.
Do you think like is a bit like I don't know whether is it sometimes you feel like a bit unfair treatment, like because you got you're the third child, right, and then you still have a younger one. And I because for me I never have like sister and brothers two both lah, and then like for you got two elders one and then got one younger brother. So do you think that you kind of regret to have them, or like if possible you want to have someone else, like maybe the whole family is the same gender as you?
Not to say regret lah, because I mean we still have fun lah, but sometimes jealous lah, because unfair treatment always happens. I mean the youngest one always gets like the most attention one. Like sometimes I wish I'm alone, but other times I wish I'm not, because sometimes like you can't play chess alone. You can't like suddenly my brother will come say let's play Mobile Legend. I mean it's not my favorite game, but it's a good time. But like other times you were like a bit jealous, hope like you get more attention than your brothers or your elder brother. Even sometimes the elder brother get more attention from the mom. Yeah lah, everything have pro and cons lah. But yeah lah, I not to say I'm regret lah, but like sometimes yes lah.
So you're kind of like the lost case lah. Like maybe when your mother or your father is like taking care of your elder brother and your elder sister, and then you're the lost case, and then your youngest brother.
Yeah, sort of lah. Sometimes like I've like personally, sometimes I felt like I'm the one that gets the least attention. I don't know lah. Yeah lah, but siblings is I say double-edged sword. Like they bring you fun, they also bring you sad.
Okay, I agree. Okay, for me, I would just say maybe I don't know whether I should say you're lucky like to have brothers and sisters. Like I mean same goes to like my younger sister and my elder sister. If they be saying, yeah, I got one younger brother and one younger sister, but I'm the middle one, I feel different. It's a totally different experience.
Yeah lah. So sometimes I wish I have a younger sister instead of an elder sister, because because when you like have someone like close to you, like you can talk about same stuff like anime and stuff like. But like this elder sister sometimes act like a younger sister, but like we just can't talk lah. I don't know lah. Like not as like good friends lah. But I'm lucky I have a younger brother lah. Sometimes like we can talk like was boys talk lah. But I really wish to have like a younger sister instead of an elder sister lah. I don't know. I think you are the same too lah. Maybe you got something to say.
Okay, I mean, if you are asking me, like, for me, I don't think I will blame them. Like, if they are, I mean, I cannot blame this one. It's times I cannot say anything. Since I'm like the second child, and I mean, before my younger sister was born, and I'm not really close to my elder sister back then because I'm actually, for me, I'm not really fast to be mature. Okay, I'm not very mature. I can be childish. If I feel like I want to be childish, I can be childish, but try not to be too childish because if you are getting old and then you're just being stupid, that one's not childish anymore. They're just being an idiot. Kind of like I mean, back then when I was still young, and then my elder sister, she have her UPSR lah. UPSR is the exam for how old is it? 12 years old. For me, I don't really understand because for me, I personally don't really like to study. This is me lah, and then that's why I'm doing podcast now. I don't have anything else to do. So, and like she's studying for her UPSR, and then that because me, my younger sister, and my elder sister, we have in between got three years gap lah, but for them will be 6 years lah. So for me, like sometimes when I want to kind of like play with my sister, I don't know, like when she like kind of just with me lah, maybe not just play, at least like talk or something. And then my sister is more to be like rude. I mean, not to say like you want to give me a bloody slap or something lah. Maybe that happened before. I try to ask my mother lah, or maybe ask my dad if they really slap me or something. Because for me, I don't know what is UPSR. Like she didn't tell me like I need to study for exam or something. Because like whenever I want to find her, she just chase me away. So which is why until today, my younger sister will be closer to me instead of my elder sister. But for now, I think I see how the tables turn. Like every time, I mean, not for now, before pandemic, like when you go for holiday, maybe go to Penang, like go to the beach, you want to take pictures. She is the one to ask me like for help because no one else is going to help. Like maybe for like I would say like maybe my father or my father lah, not my mother's side. My father would be more like rushing. It's like you want to take picture, faster take picture and just leave. I don't know for what, like it's like I don't know whether it's YOLO or something, like you have to finish all your life achievement, so you cannot just stay there and take picture. Just take one picture and leave. I don't know for what.
Surprise, mother.
I will be the one when she needs me. If she doesn't need me, she just asks me to leave. But then for now, I think I will appreciate my sister because she's sharing her Netflix account. I don't have to pay.
Actually, for like the communication and then the interactions between the siblings, or either you are the only child, it also depends on the gap between the age. My elder brother is only 1 year elder than me, so I'm still okay to talk. We are still having the same topic like universities, life, and then as a student, as a teenagers, we are in the same stage. And for my younger brothers, he is only 3 years younger than me, and then he seems like to be more hobby similar with me. Like we like to watch the anime, we like to play games. So we are still okay to talk even there is a 3 year gaps. I think for this case is like either the age gap or also the personalities is also affecting that how you interact with your siblings.
Okay, so you don't think the gender is the main issue, like it's more like the age gap.
For my case, it's not because I have two brothers and yet we are still okay. Um, in the case we didn't argue, we didn't fight. It's still quite harmony. Even sometimes is maybe the whole family, our personalities are more towards like straightforward, and at the same time we are a bit steady. So the argument didn't really happen very often. So it's still okay for me. And actually, what they play, I like to play. What they talk about, I like to talk about. So it's still okay for me.
Well, in a way, you're not. I mean, not bad. Like, at least like your age gap is closer to you. I mean, as in your older brother. I guess I should get a closer age gap siblings. Or I don't think I'll have one more.
So probably I got one sibling, which is my younger sister. And of course, when you say about the personality, for her personality versus for my personality is quite unmatched. And then when there's something happen, maybe with both of us like argument quite hardly, and then even blaming ourselves. But when it comes to the gender issues, I don't feel like we are not putting too hard on the gender inequalities. I'm sure as because when you say when your siblings have same gender or different gender, right? It depends on how God gives you the decision. You just try to appreciate yourself. When you have any doubts or any questions, right? You can just straight away when there's any elders lah. I mean, for me, although I'm the eldest one, the age for my younger sister, like 4 years. Maybe we both of us have different topics. She will do her own things, and then whereas I will do my own things too. Basically, there's nothing to chat between me and her lah. Just pass these normal days. But unless there's some certain celebration between the families like Chinese New Year or Christmas like that. But mostly we will be like fighting or arguing each other lah for sure.
Basically, do you feel regret to have like your young sister? I mean, with that behavior or something?
Although I'm regretting on her personality, like she's a bit arrogant for sure, and then she's like more on baby feeding. When she wants something, right, and then straight away she will get something on that time. While
Or she want
me
to
is
be
like
she want to be like the princess or something lah. Just everyone to treat her to be the first one, the best one, the queen.
but I quite appreciate about that I have a sibling which is my younger sister, as maybe some of my leisure times or some of my rest days when we have some topics, relevant topics that we can chat for, so that we can chat in normal and usual ways lah.
I think it's better for you to ask her to change her personality better lah. I mean, in a way, if she's arrogant, like okay, maybe she's okay. She's still not in university, right?
She's still in SPM level, but not tomorrow not for tomorrow SPM candidates.
Okay. Yeah. By the way, tomorrow is our year SPM year 2020 upper. I would say upper 5 because it's like lower 5, upper 5 is the second year of Form 5. That's why I would say upper.
Oh.
No, I mean as in for the audience, like they don't know what is Form 5, what is SPM. Like check exam.
Good luck to every SPM students.
Yeah, good luck.
Okay. I mean, I would say it's better for you to like. For me, I don't know how to change my sister's personality lah. She's slightly arrogant sometimes. I think it's better for you to like maybe ask, maybe sometimes you try to talk to her a bit, like try not to be too arrogant. For us, okay, I think in this group all of us are university students, right? For example, if you got group assignment or something, right, I think she'll die lah. She'll be the first one to die. She will come back to you. Maybe if she's too close to you lah, maybe she feel like she wants to talk to you lah. She'll complain about everything. Who knows? She is the problem. Maybe lah, I don't know. Because I have this feeling most of the university student like I mean not as in sleeping partner. I mean like let's not say sleeping partner. Okay, free rider, not doing anything, or like for example, if you want to do how to say, you want to be group leader, but end up you're actually not doing anything. It's like you just want them to listen to you lah. Okay, I'll do this, do that. No, you're not even doing anything. You're just putting your name there as a group leader, something like that lah. So I think it's better for you to ask your sister to change her personality a bit lah. Although I see her once.
I think she will change her mind as maybe she will realize that the real society is more even mature than what she had faced for during in school days.
I mean,
Because-
it's better. It's better to ask her to change earlier lah. I mean, not say change like instantly change lah. Like, slowly change a bit lah. Who knows? Maybe like her friend actually don't really like her, but then in a way, like because we haven't graduate from high school, okay, just pretend like you're still my friend. After you graduate, goodbye.
Because she still got long journey to go.
In a way, your sister not that bad lah. I think I'm not sure because I see her once, and then like she just see me as your friend. That's all.
Yeah,
and then she just walk
because
away. Yeah, I don't know
normally
for what.
when she not recognized for any strangers or even my friends, maybe she just
No, the fun fact
just
here is
go-
she is not close to me. Okay, she don't even know me. But then she just call me by my full name.
Surprise, mother.
Bloody hell! Like, what the like, okay, maybe it's like, okay, I'm a famous person or something. I know I'm just a normal, okay, like a classmate. As in your friend. Okay, I go to your house during which year is it? I don't know, 2 or 3 years ago to your house, and your sister just call me your full name. Like, okay, yeah. Good thing you know my full name. You know my IC number? No, so that's okay.
But I think it's better to call because if normally when you come visit to my house, right, where or other friends they visit to my house, normally my siblings will call you either not your full name, like just a short name like whatever. But normally he won't call you uncle auntie like that. But it's normal, right? If better then call you 哥哥姐姐 But it's okay.
I don't think I'm that old, right? Like your family members looking at me, calling me uncle. Like, hello, you're even older than me.
I think won't lah.
And I think among so many people, your sister is the only one I've seen it in real life. And they just call me my full name. Not just normal tone, it's like shouting tone. I'm like, oh, did I do something wrong? No, I'm just sitting here drinking my
Yeah, that's true.
chrysanthemum tea. That's all. Am I wrong?
Another story lah. When you have small gap, it's still okay, still can handle. But when you are this old already, you're like 15, 16, suddenly to handle like a 2, 3 years old sibling, and then sometimes like when you are a baby, you tends to get a bit aggressive lah. And then she's like the youngest, she get all the attention, and also like when he hit you or beat you lah, always the mother would say, younger brother, you need to allow that to happen.
I mean, not to say allow lah. It's more like try to be calm or something. I mean not to go and revenge, like go and put fire on him or something. That's the last day you see the siblings.
It's like, I don't know lah. He's like just 3 or 4. He hit very hard, like the muscle around the bone is swollen a bit. Wow, hit very damn hard, and then he hit all like the very crucial part, like your neck.
WWE, if you notice us, please just give them a free interview. Thank you.
Because like he's a boy lah, young boy lah, also very active young boy. Never shut up. Punches your elder sister and the second sister, and then like when you fight lah, the sure will nangis, and when he nangis, When
I mean, it's
he
normal lah.
when he nangis, oh my god, the mother
Cry.
gonna give you you're gonna kena from your mother. And then the brother nothing. But
Cry
when
together lah.
who started it? The brother. But always the brother
I mean, this is
always
a normal thing lah. Like most of the time, the younger sibling will be forgiven for totally no reason. I mean, for me, maybe a bit different story lah. I don't think when the time my elder sister want to like prep me or something, and then I'm getting blamed. I didn't even remember like anyone do that to me. Okay, at least I'm still alive today, or else I won't be here.
But like another thing is like my dad lah. My dad sometimes being a very douche lah. I don't know why lah. Like my brother is annoying me. Then I'm trying not to care what he do lah. Then like the father come down like already doing nothing. Then decided to scold me and say like, yeah, if you make your brother cry, or right, he say if your brother cry, no matter who started it, I'm gonna slap you. Always I'm the one kena, so I try to not. When my brother is younger, it's very annoying. To be honest, very very annoying and creative. But when he cry, I kena.
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
But sometimes I didn't even not my fault, I didn't even kacau him. I ignore him and he cried.
Talk with you again.
I mean, it's normal lah. I don't know how lah. Maybe he wants you. I mean, is it he? Yes. Your brother is like kind of like drama queen or something. Sometimes just to get attention, just try to cry. Who knows? Maybe one day he can be accepted by Hollywood or something. You can just start to cry, and then you are getting Oscar awards for crying since you are young to your older brother. I would like to thank my older brother for letting me cry for no reason, but then he's getting back every single time. He's not doing like that anymore, right? I hope.
Lastly, we won't put the gender as a major issue lah. Of course, we should appreciate that you have your own siblings, whereas the single siblings of the family are not to teasing you guys lah, but just as always, that's our God decision, right? We just
I mean, yeah. Basically, it's like that. I mean, I'm just thinking that maybe sometimes some people just prefer to have like the whole family. Maybe the genders are all the same. Maybe like all guys, all girls. That's all. They don't want to have any other genders, or maybe they prefer to have other genders. Like for me, it would be a lost case. I mean, if you want to have like every single person in the group to be, I mean, not in a group, in the family, like maybe at least 4 siblings, like two girls, 2 boys. Okay, that will be equal. Everyone will feel the same. But for me, no lah. For them, yes. For me, no.
So like sometimes I very envy Mr. up there lah, being only child, because like at least you get to play Dota every time, and then like your sibling won't be beside you and say my turn. Then
yeah.
you don't cry.
At least won't kacau you, right?
I mean, I still want an elder sister or something lah, so that when I'm lost or something, I can just go to her for advice or something.
Yeah.
You know.
Actually, there's got pros and cons also.
Younger sometimes annoying. Elder can sometimes younger annoying.
Elder is like the one at least you can talk to when you're alone. At least you need some advice, you can just ask the fellow for advice.
Yeah, true. That's true.
Yeah lah, but yeah, good. Actually, that one is good. But like the opposite, you have a younger one. Gimme, it's my turn.
But bro,
Holy.
just appreciate what you have.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, I mean, it's not to say we are thinking good or bad. It's thing about sharing. But that's why I'm sharing this. Never mind.
It's a discussion. Okay. Conversation will not have any topics if everything were to be like one-sided, right?
Yeah. True.
That's why I ask different people. That's why. Or say.
Just now for the one that if you didn't have any sibling, right, or you have elder siblings and you want to play or anything, please censor this. But then, in the case is that when they are playing the game, when he or she is playing the game, and mostly is he is playing the game, and in another room you are watching YouTube, die. the whole Wi-Fi died.
Welcome
No,
to
no, no.
today's
Before that, before YouTube is actually okay. But before that, there is one evil app.
That one, yeah, that one I never tried before, but then I heard that
oh
it's
TV.
yeah.
It's
And
And
another
HBS
one,
TV is from China.
when my elder brother annoyed me sometimes, like being very like I don't know, rude lah, because I trying to be family friendly here lah. Then I will just play when he's playing.
But I thought is PowerPoint slide, right?
No, no,
China.
You need to ask.
Oh,
what-
sorry.
I need to ask what's because I have no recollection of this at all.
This is the Chinese channel, the app. You mean that one PowerPoint is PPTX? That's a different thing.
Another worst case is that when they are playing game, mostly he is playing game, and then you are uploading your assignment to Google Classroom or anything. That one confirm die.
Okay, at least your sibling room is saying like, my game more important. Your assignment you can redo next semester.
Especially when the document that you want to upload is the video type, then they need to be stop playing the game for like 5-6 hours if your video is like 1 hour or half an hour. For the Wi-Fi that is very slow, unless you are using but I don't know whether is it more faster.
Whether you that Mac is still Malaysia, still slow.
Malaysia Wi-Fi, take note.
We even got the chance to complain.
Experience very slow internet lately, ma. I think
Will we
everybody.
get sued? Will we get sued?
It's
We are
very
thinking
slow
every
already. It's laggy for some reason. I can't play my games in peace right now. I really cannot play my games in peace. It's very frustrating, honestly.
You make your game in peace.
I cannot play my
I know. I know this is already going like off topic, so I'm just going to continue a bit.
He's
So
gonna
like,
cut all of this, so it's okay.
Actually, I won't be even cutting this part. I will just put in the censored sound effect, because, we're just being honest, we will know.
ever since the down, then everything was so slow. I have to use data every day for everything. I can't even make a simple WhatsApp call. Like for the few weeks after the down, I don't know what happened. They didn't fix it, or they fixed it, but there was a loose end or something.
At one moment you feel like there is a case is that my data is more faster than to upload my assignment. Will we get sued actually?
No. Okay. Dear all Malaysian Wi-Fi, take note. For now, we have Spotify account, and then we also have our YouTube account. So, but for me, I personally prefer if you all help me to subscribe to our YouTube account, because I feel like YouTube can earn more money. I don't know, in a way, it's a conspiracy theory, but I think that's all. I think that's all. Okay, thank you for if you don't mind to waste more time listening to us talking crap. Okay. Dear all internet provider, service provider, please don't be offended, okay? That's the fact. If you're slow, then you're slow, okay? Thank you. Bye-bye.